will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. This time on target.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Beebe. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Tate. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Really good offenses are able to attack shooting. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A strike downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Beebe. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Reads and fires complete. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll keep it on the sneak.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th and goal.
All you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn, baby.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tulane.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding this. That QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Back to pass, it's Stewart. Fires to the right. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Beebe. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Beebe. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Nick Benison. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He'll go out of bounds at the 32-yard line, and that is how he is making his mark as a return man. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Running back searching for a hole. And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Longhorns! Once he got some room, it was over.
Number 5 in the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Norton. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down.
Second down coming up.
Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. Dances away to buy time. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Texas!
Texas. Number 5 with the carry.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fires to the tight end. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Really nice awareness that time, getting out of bounds and saving 6 seconds on the clock. You're in field goal range here, so you've got maybe time for one more quick completion, get out of bounds, or if you're not going to kick the field goal, you've got time for one more shot into the end zone.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Norton. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat.
Brings up.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Stewart. Got a man in the middle.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Moore. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle, and the guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll try to sneak it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
4th and 1. I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, trying to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease, pick up the first, keep the drive alive.
And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Scanning the field, it's Stewart. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these 1st downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And back to the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. There he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! And that one will give them the lead.
Number 6 with the catch and score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up Who makes the winning plays to take home that W? Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
With the catch, it's Finley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds his tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today, and it's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Singleton. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Beebe. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Beebe. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys delivered.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation